Well, here we are. This is the all-new Canyon Endurace AllRoad bike, and in this episode I will give you the buyer's guide for this bike, and also I will tell you some likes and dislikes when it comes to this AllRoad bike. So hello friends and welcome to another episode of Cycling Insider. So here we have this new entry-level road bike from Canyon, which is gaining a huge interest in the world, and probably with the right reasons. So let's first answer the question, who is this bike for? So you see, this is the entry-level road bike from Canyon, and they are definitely targeting the people who are just getting into road cycling, and definitely this is reflected in the price of this bike, which is, in my opinion, absolutely astonishing price of $1,500 or 950 British pounds. Absolutely astonishing, and you rarely see entry-level road bikes on these price levels today in the world. So definitely a bit more endurance, geometry, which is excellent, a bit more, relaxed position on the bike, and designed for entry-level cyclists to get into the road cycling. So absolutely all the box ticked here in my opinion. Okay, when it comes to the paint schemes on this bike, you will have two paint schemes to choose from. One is this beautiful silver with a hint of black, and this is available on the US market as the only paint scheme. And if you are based in Europe and UK, you will also have another paint scheme, which is this kind of, they would call it almost like a berry paint scheme, like a purple and black paint scheme, which is also very nice. And I wish that this paint scheme would also be offered on the US market. So just keep that in mind. If you are in the US, you will be stuck with this one silver paint scheme, which is beautiful in my opinion. Okay, so speaking about this bike, let's dive into the specifications and really see what are you gonna get for your hard-earned $1,500 or 950 British pounds. So let's kick off with the frame and the fork. So this is the aluminium frame from Canyon, and they have also included a carbon fiber fork, which is a very nice inclusion on these levels of the bike. So perfectly fine. This aluminum frame comes with press fit bottom bracket, Shimano press fit bottom bracket, also 12mm through axles both front and the back, and as you can see there are partially internally routed cables, which is again totally fine. You see this type of the solution a lot in the mountain bike world. It's going to be very easy to service, and I like that they've gone with this solution on this entry-level road bike. So all in positive things when it comes to carbon fiber fork, aluminum frame, and also I have to mention here that there is a lot of mounting points on this frame. So definitely, you can carry your water bottles or even do some bike packing on this bike. Okay, speaking about the handlebar and the stem on this bike. Also, this is the aluminum handlebar, aluminum stem. Nothing is proprietary here. These are separate pieces. So very easy to service, replace in the future, upgrade, whatever you want to do. This is what I like to see on these types of entry-level road bikes. So definitely plus in my book when it comes to this non-proprietary handlebar and the stem solution. When it comes to the saddle and the seat post, you are getting the Selle Royale saddle. So in my opinion, very good saddles from Selle Royale. I've used few of them, so I like them. But maybe since saddles are, a personal preference, maybe you won't like this specific saddle, but it's going to be very easy to replace it in the future if you ever need to. Now this seat post is the aluminum seat post. I kind of understand that in this price point, Canyon wanted to keep, aluminum seat post, but it would be really, really nice that they've included a carbon fiber seat post. Even if this carbon fiber seat post would be a little extra charge that you need to do, let's say another, $50 or something like that to get a carbon fiber seat post, I would definitely tick that box, and this would just be a nice little addition from Canyon to include a carbon fiber seat post, because it will definitely soak up a bit more of the road bumps and make your ride even smoother. And Canyon is famous for their VCLS carbon fiber seat posts, which are really good in soaking up the road bumps. But it is what it is on this price point of the bike. Now let's talk about the group set on the bike, because again, in my opinion, it's just excellent what they've included here. So here we have the new Shimano Q's group set. So shifters, front mech and the rear mech, everything is Shimano Q's. So this is a 10-speed mechanical group set. Shimano Q's, absolutely stunning. You can just think about it. You have a Shimano 105 group set, and then of course Shimano Ultegra Endurace. So Shimano Q's, you can position it just a little bit below the Shimano 105 mechanical group set. So absolutely stunning piece of work from Shimano. Also with this group set on this bike, double chain rings at the front. Again, excellent stuff. This is what I like to see on these types of the bikes. And also we have a Shimano Q's chain, so no cutting corners here, and Shimano Q's cassette. So this cassette is 1139 cassette, so a huge gear ratio. You definitely won't have any problems in climbing any steep mountains or spending long days in the saddle. And again, this is what I like to see, this nice huge 1139 spread of gears at the back. Of course, 10-speed system, as I said, mechanical shifting, but I'm expecting all the best from this Shimano Q's group set. Now, talking about the, in my opinion, total secret sauce of this bike and absolute highlight is the brakes. So see, you are getting Shimano Q's hydraulic disc brakes on a bike that costs 950 British pounds. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, I don't know any other brands, or they just don't come to my mind immediately, who would offer you hydraulic disc brakes on the bike, which costs less than €1,000 or 1,000 British pounds. Absolutely stunning. So this is the Shimano Q's hydraulic disc brakes, both the front and the back, and they've included a simple Shimano RT10 braking rotors, but was the key point here, also 160mm braking rotors front and the back. Excellent job, Canyon. This is what I like to see here. So you will have definitely a good stopping power, good heat dissipation, absolutely stunning. But as I say, the secret sauce of this bike, in my opinion, is these hydraulic disc brakes front and the back with 160mm braking rotors. Absolutely stunning that Canyon has included this on this level of the bike. Okay, speaking about the wheels and the tires, so this wheel set is a very simple aluminum wheel set, front and the back. So we have the aluminum rims from Alex, 25mm internally, excellent stuff. Here we are also using some basic Shimano hubs, front and the back, with 12mm through axles. And this wheel set in total will probably be something around 2 kilograms, so 2,000 grams. Nothing special. I'm not expecting anything special on this price range. And this wheel set is wrapped in the Schwalbe G1 tires. As it is out of the box, 35mm front and the back. Superb in my opinion. This is kind of an all-road tire, the same as the bike name suggests. So with this all-road tire, you can definitely ride on the pavement, a bit of off-road, a kind of gravel riding, which is excellent, and it gives you an opportunity on this aluminum frame and the carbon fiber fork. It gives you the opportunity to put the tires up to 40mm. So definitely, if you like to spend a bit more time on, let's say, riding some gravel roads, then definitely put a 40mm tire inside, because it will give you much more air volume in the tire, and also you will have a smoother bike ride. As it is out of the box with 35mm tires, stunning. I will gladly ride it, all day long. So in the future, of course, there is always an option that if you want to upgrade the wheel set, you can buy some very nice aluminum wheel sets. You don't need to go carbon fiber on this type of the bike, and even upgrading the wheel set, you can probably drop the weight of this bike for around, I would say, 400-500 grams, no problem. I forgot to mention the weight here. So for the size medium on this bike, the total system weight will be approximately 10.7 kilograms, which in my book is again excellent weight, and definitely no complaints from me when it comes to the total system weight of the bike. So all in all, in a summary, as you see, there's so many likes about this bike, starting from the price, which is below 1,000 euros or British pounds. Speaking about these hydraulic disc brakes, Shimano Qs on this level of the bike, absolutely astonishing, and I believe this is the secret sauce of this bike. So definitely, Canyon has absolutely, hit it out of the park with this bike, and I believe this is going to be really huge seller for them. And there is only one detail that I wish they have included or given as an option, and that would be their famous carbon fiber seat post, VCLS carbon fiber seat post on this bike. Then it would be an absolute 10 out of 10 entry level road bike that you can buy currently on the market. As it is now, I can easily say that this bike is superb 9 out of 10 when it comes to the entry level road bikes. So this is gonna be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, keep on watching, keep on liking, and as always, I will see you in the next episode. Cheers.